Hey guys, and welcome to Top 5 Animation of the Week, week number 3. Got a really good week for you this week, guys. We have a guest host who will be presenting one of his favourite animations of the week. We got the normal top 5, and we got a very good shout out of the week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want me to make sure I see your animations the next week, please make sure I am subscribed to you by commenting down below. Number 5 this week goes to MBG1211 with a Bullhammer elbow. I feel your running is a bit over exaggerated and slightly weird, especially because due to the stiffness in the legs of Sheamus. I feel that he's just trying to execute the joint movement slightly better, I think. The movements from Barrett were pretty smooth and I like the impact. I like the effort of moving the joints and the knees of Wade Barrett too, so for that I congratulate you. Number 4 goes to WMW Animations with his part 2 of his newest episode. I feel that the lighting was a bit off in this video, to be honest, like kind of more so than usual. Maybe don't know if you filmed this at night. I felt like it was a bit more choppy than usual in certain places, especially when he puts him up the top rope in a minute or so. The flow is pretty good, I think, throughout your animation. I think you found the right kind of number of pictures to take to kind of make sure that it's not choppy. But I think you did pretty well at that, to be fair. I feel like some of your moves are a wee bit stiff. I think that the dive by Undertaker is slightly stiff. I definitely enjoyed the storyline progression you do have in these videos, and the string's slightly annoying, but overall I really enjoyed this. Number 3 goes to Ace with kind of Dirty Deeds. This is a really good animation by him. I really liked the hand movements at the start. I thought it was a wee bit slow. I thought Evan Bourne was a wee bit choppy in midair. I liked the impact, but it was slightly fidgety, and the animation did get a bit more choppy near the end, but the animation was very well done. Number 2 goes to Loser King 007. I felt the start was slightly slidey, especially in Bray Wyatt. I felt Jericho's upper body was quite stiff, but the flow was pretty good. The reactions were a bit fidgety and choppy, and that kind of what put me off the animation, as well as the changing camera angle, which I really was not a fan of, but it was a pretty good job. Number 1 goes to EWW Animation with a very nice senton, and the joint movements were very nice here. I really liked the effort you made, especially with the kick up, and the realism was very, very good as well. I really like the dive of the top rope, use of the hands. I felt the main problem in this animation was the stiffness in the legs and the fall during the senton right here. Felt a bit stiff, but maybe a bit more to work on, and you're doing very well. Shout out of the week goes to Adret W827 with a German suplex. Problems here are it was pretty smooth, I think, but the stiffness was pretty bad. Try and move your legs in Sin Cara and Daniel Bryan a bit more in the joints, a bit more impact, and the lighting was a wee bit off. We now go to the guest host this week. I hope you enjoy this segment. Please give it a thumbs up and please go subscribe to the guest host who will introduce himself about now.
Hey guys, Matt Goldberg here. You may know me as MBG1211 or maybe have seen my work on WWE's YouTube show Action Figures Showdown. Today I am a guest on the Top 5 Wrestling Animations of the Week show. Thank you to Jack for having me as a guest. I really appreciate it. It's really awesome to be on the show once again when Rob had me in the past. I'm really thrilled that this show has returned. I think it's great for all animators, whether wrestling or not, to be inspired to be on the show and just to keep working hard and see what other people are doing. It's a great way to keep up with everybody. So it's fantastic that it's back, honestly. So great job with it so far, Jack, and thank you for having me on some of the episodes already. That's really awesome of you for including some of my latest work. That being said, me being the guest, the animation I chose this week is EWW Animation's Wrestling Animation number 72. In this animation, he has a custom of Xavier Woods doing the kip up and then running through the ring and doing a flip over the top rope onto a custom Ruthless Aggression Chris Jericho figure. Overall, I just want to say this was a really great animation by Julian. Julian, I think you're doing a fantastic job. I love that you just keep animating so often, each and every week. You could tell that the rust is easily burning off and you're just getting better and better with each one you do. Just to give a little critique of it, I think the running and the flip and everything, the kip up was very smooth. The flip was smooth. My only little critique really was just the landing. I think the reactions could have been better from Jericho, like maybe make him rise up off his back a little bit to show the pain of hitting the floor. and maybe just a little reaction from Xavier Woods after he rolled off of him onto the floor. But I know that was a Ruthless Aggression Jericho, so it's a little harder to work with than a deluxe figure, but you still did a tremendous job for the most part. I think it was just great, and just keep up the great work. And also, I guess just edit out the string. That's always a pet peeve of mine. I don't like seeing string in anybody's animations. That's why I always try to edit it out of mine as well, for professional purposes, I guess. But anyway, you're doing a great job, and keep up the great work. Everybody should just keep an eye on Julian and his work. Subscribe to him. He is definitely starting to rise through the ranks of animators, and I'm really enjoying watching his work, and I hope he inspires you guys to try some new things and keep working hard so you could be on this show quite often, and whatever else may happen from there. But that being said, thank you again, Jack, for having me on the show. I love seeing all the animators work on the show. There's a lot of people who I have trouble keeping up with these days, and this is a great way for me to see who is doing what, and it's just a lot of fun. So great job, Jack, bringing it back. I hope the show does really well for you, and thanks for having me. And I just want to give a little plug again. If you want to check out my animations, go to youtube.com/mbg1211, or check out some of my work on WWE's YouTube show, Action Figure Showdown, that releases new episodes every Saturday. So thanks for having me once again, and I'll see you guys soon.
So I hope you enjoyed this week, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. If you want to submit your animations, just make sure I'm subscribed to you by leaving a comment down below. I'll definitely check out your animations. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you next week.